Follow my steps.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Oh, right then. Spacebar 2. Oh, here she comes! Here she comes! Alright. So as this a casting time swift action. Okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Skip. Okay. Ah, there's one more hiding.
The spirits demand your blood.
Nice. Victory is ours! Huzzah! Oh, gold coin. Nice. Take it all.
Together, we stand.
Yeah, we do. Let's keep going. Ooh. Have a scale.
Save the last one for me.
Oh dear. Symmetric kill rules. Ah.
Into the fray.
Oh, it missed.
No glory without risk.
I'm gonna hold off on my spells.
Attack!
Nice.
You are today's sacrifice.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Sweet mama jama, we are killing these guys good. Good and proper. Yeah, we'll go down this way. Let's see what's it. Oh,
Be careful, everyone.
more combat. Right, so we're gonna go up to.
Into the fray.
Oh, right, so we can only move. It's too much of a. Move up to him. Oh, why's he got a shield up?
Go for their hearts.
Aim carefully.
Not too bad. But a bit sad that he missed. Okay.
No glory without risk.
Okay. Alright. Looks like a magic
Let's
item
head
again.
out.
Right, let's see. These braces grant their own wearer an armor bonus of 1. Wait, so if I was to take that, wait, so if I put that on, oh dear. Oh wait, we don't want to replace that. That's way better. But maybe like Hernan. Let's see. So if I was to take this off of her and then put this on, would that count? Oh, so it'd count not. So what would be her AC? Let's see. Her AC would be 16, and with this it'd be 19. So yeah, we want to take that off. So 19 is way better. We don't want them being hit. What is this, guys? So if we took this off, which is 2, we would put this on, and then it would be... Oh, it's the exact same. So, but we can wear that and that. So, yep, we're keeping that on. And I think this is very obvious. Yeah, I think this is like for maybe a spellcaster later, that if we get them. Oh, a heavy shield. Does she? Okay, she's got a heavy shield. Has she got a heavy shield, or is it a light shield? Oh, it's a buckler. Yeah, bucklers are different, so I think we'll keep her with buckler.
Let us be careful.
Let's keep going. All right, let's go.
They will break against our resolve.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Forwards!
Nice. But if we move up this way and then forward so.
Did I mess up again? The Inheritor, guide my blade into the fray!
A solid plan.
I'll cut you wide open!
Stay there.
The light, take you!
Punch right in the face. Oh, okay, so I can pause.
Tread lightly.
The heartbeat quickens.
What is that? Is it a lizard man? I think we'll stay here, I guess.
Attack!
Yikes.
Aim carefully.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
The spirits demand your blood.
Forwards!
I'm very unlucky with the...
No glory without risk!
You are today's sacrifice!
Yikes. It is definitely not
A
gonna make
solid plan.
Yikes. 6.
Into the fray!
Hello? Ah, hello there.
No,
different.
I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
Oh, hello.
Wendwalk!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
Oh, dear me.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt.
What?
Wait. They might know what's going on up there. If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Who are you, Tiefling?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons.
Ooh.
Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Why did I say that?
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You can't say that.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
I like the word Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight.
So...
To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
Wow, typical, racism.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
I know, terrible.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines. This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
Oh god.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame, and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Yes, there are other ways up, but they are far from here, and after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
Well, we gotta get there now.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other. It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
Gongs? Does that mean like they go by bells?
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
Oh, okay.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out.
Oh.
It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave.
Okay.
It should be here somewhere.
Nice.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Whoa, it looks like a sword?
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Oh,
I will help where I
Let us
can.
bide our time. Something here. I've spotted something. Something here.
we need somebody really good at perception.
I've spotted something.
Oh. It's the Holy Sword of Garthanoth. Or whatever. I don't know what it was called again. Oh, it's time for bad hidden objects. Some objects aren't easy to find. Moving past such an object, every character automatically makes a perception check. Ah, that's the thing. Okay. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Kokoro M feels drops of searing blood down his chest. The wound healed by Chendelev responds and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A haze scene appears as a cave chamber. This one or another, one entity. Kokoro's heart quickens, and a stream thought suddenly burst into his mind. Thought that clearly belongs to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. I trusted my allies, and my treasured friends, and the people I swore to protect. The people whom I declared descended from the heaven came to transfer immortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die of tremendous traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moment, a girl, a golden. She refuses to join it. I try to run, but I will not. Whilst I have the strength, I must realize his glory. I speak of meaning a mockery scene before Laurel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you were other ways of heaven would be leading the coronation to stop the demons forever. Is it true? The frenzy of the foreign thoughts are faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash one after another. Appears this in colourful robes, overwhelming the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden winged angel blazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice raging clear. Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. Take care of it. It's near. And the vision darkens, and the cage motions as something massive appears from the depths. A verge of an outline, a nightmare pulled line. A swerve, cling, the shadow, piercing. Treasures fall to their knees. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Code plus 3, plus 1. Let's use a will check. Success! The forcer attack in the vision terrifying, but Bruno is stronger. He strikes off the pain and Dopper also, alas, one of them and cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the muck of the cave. It is not the real, exists only in the strange vision of memory, but the thrill of fear provokes it more than real. The shadow's features quickly Okay, so let's... Oh, okay. Oh! Wow. Okay, so he's a big deal. The terrifying demon lord, in that moment of swiftness itself, as a monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of one called Laurel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks like a fly, with its wings torn off. In turns the shadow, the voices. It moves swift and quiet, sooner than the old quivering. Where's the goddess angel? Where is the self hell? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? Oh, okay. A strong, calm. He recognizes who stands before him. Sorry, I gotta scratch my back. Jeez, my back! Back scratcher! He will never bow before this enemy. The flaming sword... Oh, sorry, things in front of it. Flares to life in his hand. Bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing its grip from Laura's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. He's vegetably irritating, but his pride remains He grabs his sword, and with his last bush of strength, plunges it into the rock. Kokoro M senses the vision fading and diminishing like a running river. The last thing it hears is, will you kill the monster? Will you kill me, monster? This I know. But one day someone will come and rise the sword. They will rise it and save and protect the innocent. Oh, this is me. Okay, I think. The vision disappears, vanquishing from the burst of colours. Kokoro M does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the forth, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and then with them, something else. The blazing heat blazing in Kokoro's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Kokoro M sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, an outline of the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warmth seeping through the light, and the sword vanishes, the light drawn into his hand, Kokoro M senses that it will return. All you need do is call upon it! Just do is call it! Sorry, that was the right one. Yep. Okay. Oh, glowy boy!
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Yeah, I was an Azamar, so that's not unusual, but yeah, a little bit more glowy than usual. Oh. Okay. Good.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think the memory's low and the angel who died here.
L'Ariel? That really was L'Ariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentawag, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Wow. Wow.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier. It's only us here, your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sol. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
Do I?
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has truly blessed you.
Oh, well, thank you, Sea Lash, but I'm just like an average guy who can pick up a magical sword.
It's the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Nah. But close.
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to your chief. I will decide what I'm going to have.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Alright. Awesome beans!
Now what is that?
Oh, so these are skill checks. Lovely!
Completed.
Nice. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's get going.
Let me draw the first blood.
Here we are. I think we'll just... Can we delay? Can I not see that slide, is it?
No match for me.
Terrible.
Attack!
Go for their hearts!
Just give it a chance to... Oh, 1 damage. Yikes.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, what?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
They'll beg me to stop.
That's not fun.
Aim carefully. Forwards!
I'll cut you wide open!
You won't survive me.
No glory without risk.
I'll rip you apart!
Oxy, yes.
The spirits demand your blood! Ah!
Endure this!
The light take you!
Thank goodness.
A solid plan. Attack!
You are today's sacrifice!
Make every strike count!
Alright.
Rely on me.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Magritium Turinos.
Okay.
I'm gone.
The mongrel did it.
We are the light. They are the darkness.